Yeah, that picture of the two girls in bed with a giant dick. I saw that and I just grinned.
Yeah, there's no part of that that's gross to me. On the other hand, there's no part of that that's hot, so...
Yeah.
Welcome to the F Plus Podcast, a very unerotic place, and there's terrible things right with enthusiasm. In the room tonight we have Boots Rain Gear.
Do you prefer a clock that has hands or one that uses numbers? I can do both.
Jack Chick.
Yes, you'll be fucked shit out of luck. Now that you're locked to luck cocks, you will suck.
Frank West.
Anyway, how's your sex life? Or why I had to go to a shrink.
AC Rockawaddle.
I just spend all my time gaming, sleeping, and copious amounts of hentai. In other words, the generic things most people do.
No. And Lemon. The hentai code prevents me from declining your suck-off challenge.
That does it. Google search hentai code.
Sorry, bonded by blood. What can I tell you?
God, that album sucks.
F Plus.
Hey, Lemon.
Have you been on the internet lately?
No, I have not.
Okay. It's you should give it another shot. It's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of websites, as we call them, and they have there's a lot of different kinds of websites, but there's some websites that have pornographic materials on them.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Tell me more.
Would my church group approve?
No, they wouldn't.
Would my church group approve?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a fucking filthy church, by the way.
Disgusting.
So we got turned on by Fanzay. Turned on is the wrong word. We got introduced by Fanzay to a site called Luscious.net. Luscious.net is a porno site with a mission statement. So that's unique. We are a community of fans, artists, and collectors of hentai and erotica.
Good.
It's not much of a mission statement, but the fact is that they have a mission statement. So, that's something. So it's kind of a unique, sort of site. I mean, obviously, sort of like, skewing very much in the hentai direction. But it is a website, it's the modern age, and that means that all websites need to be social. And Luscious.net definitely is, and that's why Luscious.net has a blog. So we're going to just be reading a little bit of the blog here, starting with Dookie, I believe that's Jack Chick. And Dookie, do you have a problem these days?
I do. You
want to share with his Luscious members?
Yeah, well, I called Dr. Phil. He wasn't able to help me, but apparently ugly girls want to fuck me? Just who are all these ugly girls that want to fuck me? I click through pics on here and I see ad after ad of ugly girls who want to fuck me. I wonder, do so many girls sign up for a website that calls them ugly? I get that it's a ripoff just trying to sucker me, but do you really think this will work?
I mean, yes. Yeah, that's how porno advertising works. My name's Homeboy87.
Homeboy,
yeah, what's
yo.
up,
Homeboy, I don't even acknowledge that shit. I've had some occasions where an ugly girl sucked my dick, but online from an ad on a porn site, which is the target audience, sounds ludicrous. I must be having my cock sucked now because...
Hey, guys. Is anybody here horny? Because I'm
fuck yeah, Luscious.net did it to me.
Horny now. I'm so, when you so horny, boo, join a BDSM group. I was just surfing the net for porn, and somehow I joined this BDSM group, and I didn't even know what that was. I still kind of didn't know it was lol, but it seems a little kinky. I'm down.
Oh. Man, you pronounced that too well.
His boner just fell at the end.
Hey.
I'm down.
Do you want to write about your experiences in this group?
There's another blog post by the same guy, Kitty Witty, is a blog post of him looking for people to play the game Worms against.
It's not the same game you think it is.
So this is my article. My name is The Third Person. And this blog post, I have many others, including a blog called This Happened Today. It's pretty good. I was favored by Dirty Old Man and Wolf in 749. But anyway, this is my blog post called Porn Writing and Writing Porn. Yeah.
It's deep.
Okay.
It's
So, as an intellectual...
Oh,
fucking
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as an intellectual, it frustrates me how little effort some creators of erotic material put into their writing. I meant, in the past, the amount of typos I've seen in inked words is ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah,
Inked?
I use e-ink.
Okay.
It's more than just errors, though. The scripts and plots are usually terrible and or cliche.
That's
I'm always
horrible.
really astounded when I come across things with actual thought put into it. I mean, the thing is that it makes it for a much better FAP, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Look, I'd write porn myself to reach the standards of quality I desire from my erotic material, but I can't. I haven't ever had sex, and you can't write porn as a virgin.
Oh. Well, shit.
Nope. No virgins.
Well, why
have ever
doesn't he
written
write
any
porn about masturbating to porn?
Hey, actually, Lemon, as an intellectual, could you please read this sentence?
Yeah, okay, so I was standing outside an Aldi with an empty shopping cart waiting for my mother. I was wearing sunglasses, black jeans, and a brony shirt.
Girl.
Like the natural philosophers of old.
I'm an intellectual. Boots, you're a Kuja Tenshi?
I am. I wrote an erotic/pornographic short roman, around 140 pages. It has 7 chapters with a sex scene in each. It has different genres of story besides sex, most likely romance and drama. But also a little comedy, most likely. I haven't gone back and read it. It's hard to bring literature like this to the people. Sorry, to people. Because porn is considered as dirty and kinky, and only a few people see the real art behind it.
It's true. Some people think about porn as though it's like pornographic.
Yep. Do it often is no real art, poorly. Yeah, do it often is no real art, poorly.
And then, ACR, you're a hater, H45ter.
I'm H45 Tur.
What? That's like...
Oh, that's Haster.
Heater?
Haster.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, you are totally right. Most of the erotic fiction / hentai manga has simply and only the goal that the reader can jerk off to it. Really?
That's sad!
Aw.
That's so sad!
Oh. End of story. And to achieve that, the writer puts all his effort into making a short, fast-going, exponentially climbing story. I hesitate calling even those stories. Packed with mostly exaggerated presentations of the romantic, again, I don't even want to call it so, interactions. I would certainly love to see more romantic, not necessarily written in tearjerker style, and slowly going plots that are for once not so freaking linear. Real plots that really melt your heart / touch you / make you insanely horny / make you really laugh / whatever. I want my stories to whatever. Because
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll come in your own mouth.
Because sadly, this stuff is currently very rare. But that is, of course, just my opinion. We may discuss this matter in detail. Close parenthesis.
Yeah, I mean, really, the problem with a lot of erotic fiction is that they don't have, a detailed description of cleaning the house or doing chores like laundry and shit like that.
I mean, that's all well and good for you, but I need the background. I can't just have a story where the pizza man comes in with his dick in a box and there's fucking. I need to have where I call him and detail what I want in the pizza and all the lead up.
Did you ask for the dick on the pizza, or is it a surprise?
Exactly.
Do you think that somewhere there's a frustrated writer that works for Big Sausage Pizza who gets annoyed at how derivatives the plots are?
Absolutely.
So being a virgin is very difficult for me. Frank West, does Just Some Girl have any advice for me?
Pretend you have. Become a porn director / writer, and then just write yourself into the scene. Break the fourth wall and lose your virginity to a porn star.
Yay! Woo! Actually, I've thought about this. I kind of like the virgin loses virginity to MILF scenario, cliche as it is. And I'd kind of like there to be one that's at least kind of real.
What?
Porn isn't for me, though. To me, sex is very personal. How am I getting less likable with every sentence? Not just a thing you do for fun.
What?
Most of the reason I haven't had any.
So if porn isn't for you, what are you
doing?
This is a Luscious.net?
Look, I was just looking for a place to write a blog, and this is the first site that came up in Google.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
WordPress, that's so passé.
Look, never do a search on DuckDuckGo, because this is how it works.
This is one of 3 websites they can return to you.
So, let me just share a little bit about my profile here. I like writing profiles. They're hardly accurate, as my personality seems to change on a daily basis. But I am almost always verbose and pretentious. You know, if the word verbose didn't tip you off. Anywho, and I wrote it that way, in spite of the fact that I can now legally look at porn, I somehow have not managed to have sex yet. Amazing, isn't it? A virgin on a porn site? That's not me.
No.
That's this guy saying this. Not Lemon. Lemon didn't say that. What a shock. Frankly, most people I meet bore me, and I'm too paranoid to put any real details up online. So I sit in the dank cave of my room and play video games.
Oh,
and
goodness.
There I go rambling again. To sum up my life in the most cliche way possible, I'm a lonely virgin nerd.
Aww.
So, would you like to know something about my interests?
I would love to know something about your interests.
Sexually, I'm not gay.
Oh, thank God.
Whew. I don't want to read a gay blog.
What else?
Well, aside from that, I don't really know what my limits are. I seem to get off on more concepts more than the actual porn, if you can wrap your head around that. There are things that I don't fap to. There are things that I don't fap to. I think we can all probably say that.
Well, it's more of a, eliminate the negatives, right? Because
I wouldn't say don't, as haven't yet, but I
from his recent activity, the Rescue Rangers are not part of that set.
Okay, this one's pretty special. So this is a blog post by Wolfen749. Boots, I think this is you.
It is. It most certainly is me. Wolfen749, and it happened again. Or this is like a Vonnegut book. It happened again, or
hopefully there's a little pornographic drawing on every 10th page.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna call the law. Stop fucking. You're too loud.
Well,
I'm a little behind on my misadventures with my GF, but she's insisting I post one. This started around 4:25 p.m. She got one of her Catwoman costumes and played Bad Kitty with yours truly.
God.
After chasing around for 10 to 15 minutes...
Come back! God damn it! It's nighttime,
Stop.
You gotta get in the box!
Stop running! I don't...
Cats don't have this kind of stamina. I don't understand. All right. We make it to the bedroom where 4 sets of handcuffs, a box of candles, and a brand new Batman costume was waiting. Things got wild and crazy, with her grinding atop, pouring candle wax on my bare chest, when, you guessed it, the cops showed up to put the brakes on our fun time.
Jesus Christ.
She answered the door and led the police up to me to start stark nude, except for dry wax, and Batman cowl on my
God.
face. After they stopped laughing, they told our neighbor. They told us our neighbor called. Oh well, can't people cosplay fucking peace anymore? Aww.
There goes the neighborhood.
Well, I'm
Yep.
Wow, no, I thought I had it.
Yeah.
I'm Exinzux. And I call the cops on stupid fucking rap music, but I wouldn't call them for this. I probably just enjoy it.
Oh, God.
Ugh. You've got this backwards, man.
I like that he's like, his profile says, my PSN name is Zainzu. Feel free to add me if you like. Yay, more perverts to play games with!
A surprising number of these people are putting up their real pictures.
Oh yeah!
Like, an unusual, like, more than almost any other...
Yeah, Frank West, your guy's super smug for reasons that are beyond me.
Hey, Lemon, can you be just some girl?
Oh, sure, I'll be just some girl. Try closing the windows before fighting for justice, Batman, Carrot.
I did, but when you got hot wax poured on your balls, you tend to belt out a tune or two.
Lol, ow!
Ow, indeed.
Do you find it arousing, or is it the female that finds it arousing?
It's like a Star Trek line.
At first it was her turn on, now it's give and take kind of thing, depending on the mood/tone being set. You know, the tone of wax on my balls.
The tune. Ouch and pain in D minor.
So this has been a super fun time that we've been having here on Luscious.net, but I feel like I haven't really properly been aroused. Like,
Oh.
A31, Frank West, will you tell a real erotic story about something that happened to you for real?
I will tell you an 100% true story.
Great.
You heard it from my mouth, the mouth of 831 Big Booty.
Oh yeah, big booty.
I call this report Cheerleader Locker Madness.
Okay.
Title says it all, XD. After our game against the oldest river school, we won and decided to celebrate the only way we knew how. XD. All the cheerleaders got naked in the lockers and started screaming.
That doesn't sound like a pizza party at all.
All the cheerleaders got naked inside of their locker.
They all decided to try out for the Dallas cheerleaders.
And started screaming, saying, "Fuck yeah, we beat..." Not gonna say name for reasons. High school!
Okay, yeah.
After that, the girl that said, "Cheerleader, I don't know how many we are awesome."
That's when we discovered the gas leak in the locker room.
And all the girls went nuts.
Slapping themselves.
Then the firefighters showed up, and that was the best event of my life.
We all started making out.
Sure.
Fingering each other, rubbing tits, and licking each other's pussies. I obviously had my fun, too. Smiley
Obviously,
face.
sure.
What? All the girls were spanking and rubbing, all around my body. As I was having sex with a fellow cheerleader in the 69 position, cat face. The girls who squirted or came first were fucked again until they did it again, and since I squirt a lot, oh my god, I got licked, fingered, and kissed to the max. It was so much goddamn fun.
Hey,
The
hey,
end.
that's enough fingering! I am
She's
done,
at maximum.
motherfucker!
She can't take anymore.
Hey, you guys probably met my cousin 100 episodes ago. My name's Horny Boy.
Oh! Yeah,
You sexy beast.
I second the motion to proclaim you a sexy beast.
It is so noted. Let it be logged in the charter.
All in favor, say aye.
I really like your story, Frank West. Your true, actual, real, for real, true story.
Yes, that definitely
what are some titles, some other true, actual, for real stories that you've written?
Well, the very next story I wrote was I'm a Cheerleader Now, which I wrote a month later.
That's all right.
Yeah. And before that, I talked about me and my sisters fighting, which I'm sure is totally normal and doesn't turn sexual.
Wait, but what did you write after me and my sisters fight?
I wrote Vine porn.
What I like about that thread is like, has anyone ever seen Vine porn? And the first person replies is like, if it's like tentacle sex, then I'm up for it.
Oh my god.
That's not that Vine.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. I needed to look at, because we are on a hentai
You're right,
site.
that's a good point.
Any other stories that you wrote?
Well, I also talked about my first tit job, me teasing around, and before that I talked about how I was gonna start blogging.
No, sir. You're going to start blowing.
Oh, I talked about I'm gonna start blowing.
Actually, you know what? Seeing as how you properly pronounce that title, Aesir, read I'm gonna start blowing, would you?
Okay, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to start blowing.
Yeah, this is right in your wheelhouse.
All right, yeah. Oh, hell yes.
If you want to know what blowing
So-
is, check out Lou Fernandez's podcast.
That's LouReads.com, READS.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh. So some people tell me I should start blogging cause of the shit I pull in public, so here's my first blog. I hope anyone who reads enjoys: 3. So today in summer school I sat next to this girl who had the biggest buns I've seen in a while, and me having a huge ass myself.
Yeah.
That means a lot. So I was getting really horny since I turn on easily just by looking at her when I see what she's doing on her phone: 3. She was watching porn! I said to myself, ooh, I'm so banging this chick. So I scoot near her a bit more and I smack her ass from the hole in the chair. She looks at me and says, was that you, girl? Then I put my hand on her lap and start reaching for her pussy and said, yeah. She then said, you like girls or what? then I reached her pussy and put my hand in her pants and under her panties. I said, I'll show you what I like, baby. Then I kissed her right there. I pushed away and then said, let's go outside. We left to the bathrooms, and there the girl took of her clothes, and I took of mine, and we were both wet already. I kissed her again and fingered her pussy. She wasn't a virgin, though, and she really liked my ass. I told her if she wanted a taste, and she got her face on my ass so fast, it was amazing. She then licked my asshole and stuck her tongue in it, and it felt great. She then spit in my ass and started to finger my booty. I got so excited I peed a bit from my pussy on a squirter.
Well, it's a good thing that she was licking your ass then.
Yes.
Yeah. After that, I told her to let me return the favor. So she bent over in front of me, and I spanked her big ass, and then I stuck 2 fingers in. Then I started putting my whole fist, and she moaned louder than ever. I lifted her and made out with her so she could keep it down. I fisted her faster until she said, okay, baby, it's starting to hurt, and I need to use the John. I said, ew, okay. And then we made out.
Ew, that's gross!
I should point out that John's with a capital J, so it's a guy named John that they're going to use at this point.
He's just standing there in the corner the whole time.
He's the bathroom attendant.
It's the hall
So
monitor.
I said, ew, okay. Then we made out and dressed ourselves, and I took her panties as she stayed in the bathroom. The end!
Yay!
Oh, boy.
Wow.
I
I like Tie Hunter ads. Not my cup of tea, but I appreciate others on here who use good English skills instead of just being lazy about it.
bitch!
Although he only gives it 1 out of 10 for pacing.
Just sort of as another, indicator of tone of the site, is something that we won't read, but, it's called Here's My Review of Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. It's the longest thing.
Oh.
So, obviously, the blogging is a terrific thing to do. You get to start companies such as Medium and just put inane shit on everyone's screen. It's terrific. But one of the things that's wonderful to do with Medium, blogs in general, is that you can write a rant. And everyone likes rants. Ace here.
Mm-hmm.
How's October been for you?
Well, Arrgh! This October's been a nightmare for me at work! I twisted my wrist about a fortnight ago, and it still has not healed right. My co-worker either lectures me on how to do my job, despite only being there 6 months, or deliberately gives me wrong amounts, forcing me to waste time recounting. If it wasn't for the latest update for Derek Canocho being released on my big app, I probably would have lost it today!
What would you...
Sorry, I apologize. I pronounced probably wrong. Probably. Probably. God, that was hard.
And then, my name is Mauricio. Well, that was a surprisingly short rant.
I put a lot of anger in each word!
It's an efficient rant. So, Frank West.
Yes.
Can you give me advice on what not to do when visiting somebody for the first time?
I certainly can.
Oh, thank you.
I Duinila can.
Okay, great.
So, as some of you might know, I am currently visiting my cosine, and her boyfriend.
It's a cuisine.
That's quite the tangent.
Oh my God!
I'm out.
Forge on toast.
Bye.
So I'm visiting my cosine and her boyfriend for Thanksgiving. I never was there before, only having met her boyfriend once before, actually. So the two are all nice.
What?
Same can be said for her boyfriend's parents and brother.
What's up, ladies? This is Al Nice.
But oh lordy, the relevance started to arrive. And let us just say that they aren't as nice. By now it is pretty well known that I am not the tallest person, and so people who never met me before tend to pick on me, like it always happens to us shorties.
Yeah, you
Not
fucking
even-
short person. What the fuck? Why don't you grow some, shorty?
Shorty.
Not even mentioning that I have weird nose.
Okay.
So yes, small tip. If you are 19 and going somewhere for the first time, never take plushies with you.
What? That's actually really good advice. Really good advice.
It's very good
No,
advice.
seriously, so helpful. Helpful. Retweet.
While my husband wasn't there... While my husband was there, everything was dandy. He is the tallest and probably strongest person currently present. But once he left to do some stuff, it started.
He won the world's strongest man competition.
So both the boyfriend and my husband were out of the house, and two cousins took my QB and threw it over my head and cry face. Tall people are dicks. There's an asterisk to this post that says they were not naked.
It's a footnote where no footnote is called for.
Right, so who wasn't naked? I don't know who's not naked now.
Seriously? How old are they, 10? Just punch him in the dick.
That's how Groovy
Yeah.
Man finds every resolution.
19 and 22, and sadly I can't do that since I wanted cookies that were currently in the oven.
Alright, Boots?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that you have a story about a tranny.
We're going to talk about tranny. So, drinking with friends and a friend of a friend is a tranny, transsexual. And not a fun tranny. I have a deep affection towards them and their struggle, but I would call a poser, but a full transition poser, in this case a woman to a man. And I listened for a good hour of how to be a man, considering I'm an expert of being the male gender and knowing many actual born males.
You're an expert being of the... Okay, so... So you're
an
male, so therefore you're an expert at being a man. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, no, impeccable.
All right.
Impeccable.
Well, I'm glad that paragraph's done, because this new one's going to happen. How to smell like one,
God damn
what to
it.
do and not to do, and all kinds of bullshit. But what really got me is the consideration of it. I don't think about, hey, I need to do this, or I might be construed as feminine, but I just do. I would think that a man, and then in parentheses, woman, in full transition would realize that these hormones that I take make me act a certain way compared to I should act this way.
No, God damn it. God damn it.
Anyways,
Gender norms are just so easy.
Yeah.
What are you people having problems with?
Yeah, if you're like switching over, you shouldn't just think about it. You should just be a man, because that's how it works.
My gender identity is perfect. Goodbye.
Yeah, why can't you be the fun kind? Anyways, upon leaving, I pissed all over the toilet seat, and I did a nice burnout to affirmate my manhood. Affirmate.
Jesus.
Affirmate.
Yep.
Affirmate my manhood. Not as in, yeah, I'm man, but as in, nice fuck you. I did this
horrible.
shit because I felt like it, and it was not a preconceived notion of gender, but because when I take a piss and I am drunk, I can hit the hole all the time. And I love my car, and my car,
What?
or so I perceive, also enjoys doing burnouts.
Yeah, you can't be a man unless you piss all over the toilet seat and fucking drive a car.
Yeah, let's wrap this shit
Like an
up.
asshole, man.
Let's wrap this shit up. I guess what
Okay.
I'm trying to get at is, if you're struggling so much with your gender identity, why would you go upon preconceived notions as a point of reference and not recognize the human aspect of gender?
Gender. Oh, God.
Like you could be...
You are so infuriating.
Well, no, you can be a transsexual in full transition.
I don't know. Let's listen to what this guy
Why
has to
would you-
say.
You're
He was
absolutely
born
right.
a man.
I'm sure
He
it's
knows
going to
what
get
he's
smarter.
talking
He's an expert.
Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
go out of
Everything
your way to be more manly or feminine if you have always thought yourself as the other sex? Wouldn't you just be you with different hormones?
Socialization doesn't exist.
No, all in all,
Right.
I just wanted to share and get comments or opinions because it seemed a bit fucked up that a transsexual was basing their opinion on of masculinity on what popular culture dictates as masculine.
Ah! Ah!
What I can't understand
hurts.
with that is it's not cheap to do either transition. To do it right, you have to have hormone treatments, the actual surgery, not to mention recovery time. And none of that is covered by any insurance that I can think of, so it's all out of pocket. So why spend so much money and time and pain and agony to be worried about how popular culture thinks your preferred gender should act?
Hey, I just realized I never told you what my name is because my name is also what I am.
Cocksucker.
No, my name is what I am. I am let down.
Oh.
Wow. And I was
not what I used to
4000,
describe
but
you.
I'm really fucking asshole.
You fucking scumbag.
You know why? Why should you like spend money to transition to another gender? You should just do it. Right? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Listen, it's-
no,
Yeah.
totally. You just fucking
And
make it
why
happen.
why even worry about it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've never
like-
experienced it, but obviously,
Just like-
you know.
It's just like whatever. Just
Yeah.
like
Be like a
just
perfect
like
man like me
fucking,
and piss on a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Rub my
wheelies.
butthole all over your toilet seat because I don't know, you're having a bad day. So
I got it. So if
that'll
I'm going to
help.
be a woman, just theoretically speaking, I should just take up knitting and baking, and then that's done. That's sorted.
Yeah, that's all
All
there is
right,
to it.
got it.
And learning how to walk in high heels.
So
Oh, fuck.
I'm excuse me, class.
Okay, yes.
I'm Mr. Hunky Academia.
Yes! You know, I don't even care what you've got to say. Your name is awesome.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's so dreamy.
Obviously, you must read a lot of papers and journals.
Giving up porn was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Certainly. Agreed.
Right.
Yes. So, as a member of the academia world, I'm going to say something that all people in academia say, which is recently I've been watching TED Talks about education and porn.
Right. That's what I said. You've been reading lots
Yeah.
of scientific journal entries.
Right, TED Talks.
Yep. I'm down for that. I'm down for some more hunky academia.
Listen, you need to have, you need to be able to concentrate. It's like 6 or 7 minutes long sometimes. Listen, okay, the porn ones have been about why people get addicted to porn and the impact of it.
Okay.
From what I've watched and read, it seems to me that watching a lot of porn, particularly if you move through a lot of images in succession, because we're all masturbating to flip books, right? Is addictive because your brain creates a dopamine hit with every new image you see.
Nope.
The dopamine hit is triggered by the brain being fooled into thinking that every new image is a new and available sexual partner.
Nope.
Oh.
That sounds like science.
You must have a really stupid brain.
That's incorrect.
Sure do! When these drug hits are partnered with masturbation, a dependency grows and the ability to perform sexually becomes reliant on constant dopamine peaks. The fact that the brain doesn't actually produce drugs the same way during real sex leaves the porn addict at a disadvantage. Psychologically, porn is, fuck that, okay. Learning these things scared the shit out of me. And I went for about 6 weeks looking at porn only once or twice a week.
Oh, God, you broke that addiction real good.
Yeah, I'm pretty much Amish now. You know what I learned? It was fucking boring and signaled the official death of my love life. I've been in a relationship for 6 years, and our love life has been in a steady decline from about our third weekend together.
Jesus.
Wow. To be fair, maybe they just had sex like once a minute for that first weekend.
Oh.
That is a good point.
Now it's once an hour. What stupid sentence was I at? Okay. I love my partner, but she is sexually inactive. So she's dead. And while she never turns it down if I request or make advances, she initiates no sexual contact whatsoever.
I'm sure this isn't because he's terrible at sex.
No, I've watched TED Talks about how to fuck. When you're the only person making an effort to keep something going, you will eventually give up. I tried things and made different suggestions, but she has little to no sexual imagination or no desire to explore. So she doesn't want to fuck me, so then I was like, well, can I shit in your mouth?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're not up for anything. So, I watch porn. If I stop, will my dick just die? I hope so.
Yeah, we all hope so.
Boots, take Schmite there in the comments.
I'm Schmidt, and I've heard the same things. Try giving it up a whole 9 yards, and honestly, it's pointless. I realize I have an extreme appetite for sex and release, and that one woman simply can't take care of that. Given humanity's silly adherence...
Just too much man!
Yeah, given humanity's silly adherence to monogamy, I can't exactly have the people I need to be sexually satisfied without the use of porn. I know my girlfriend would prefer me to watch tons of porn over going to other people to get what porn gives me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What? What? You just hate alphas. That's your problem.
No, I mean, oh my god, this is a fucking solved problem. Wow.
Well, I would suggest you all go look at Schmidt's profile, especially the first sentence of my interests.
Yeah, sexual interests are rather varied. I'm rather introverted 19-year-old male. I've only ever had one woman in my life, and honestly, that's because she's made the move and puts up with my crap.
Oh, god damn.
A real alpha.
Yeah. Hey, Frank West.
Yeah?
How is her pussy? Can you,
This guy's in the metal.
the blog writer that's written such blog articles as anyone know a lot about computer fucking scary porn and Jennifer Lawrence slideshow naked cum facials?
Sorry,
as
Lemon.
the
While you
writer
were
of
saying all that, I heard in the background that Jack Chick was surprised that a pervert was into metal. Just
You're out of the club, motherfucker. So, yeah, how was her pussy?
Her pussy smelled like fish.
Alright.
Yep.
I have a Batman avatar. I'm Dark Reaper's Grim. Since Dark Hentaint 94 created a blog about confessions, I thought I would share one with 100% honesty and candidness. No bullshit. So here it is. Today, I licked a woman's pussy, and unfortunately, it stank.
God damn it, women!
God damn it.
It smelled like fish. I tried using mouthwash 3 different times. 2 different mouthwashes.
On yourself or on the pussy?
Everywhere.
Just ram some Mentos up there.
Fresh tastes better. I flushed. I brushed. I washed my face and lips with antibacterial hand soap twice. And I chewed gum and my mouth still emits the aroma I smelled when I licked her pussy.
Good God!
Wow.
I'm thinking it's because her pussy juices are in my throat and stomach.
Yeah,
But
probably.
I'm bummed out. That's biology.
No, that's how it works.
She gave me head. I came in about a minute. And after a minute, after I came, because I was disheartened by the smell on my face and in my mouth, I ended the sex shit. I didn't even want to drill her vaginal or anal hole. I just called it off. There's my confession.
Why wouldn't you just
What a shitty humble brag this is.
I'm looking for a post that's like, his dick smelled horrible.
Sometime after she left, I was thinking, I should have just jacked off to hentai from this site, like I usually do. It made me think that sex was so fucking overrated. This is what life is about, gentlemen. Not necessarily the fuck-ups, but being honest with yourself about yourself. I learned a lot from that pussy that smelled like fish.
Coming down to the end of the recording here, but want to thank Fanzay for this doc. There's a whole bunch more of it, 31 pages. So thefpl.us. You can get yourself like some terrible, terrible threads. We are skipping over the tentacle rape one. So
Yeah.
if you think that that's missing,
you're welcome.
you can fix it your fucking self. But, Acier, I was going to give you a choice, but I knew that if I gave you a choice, you would just end up with the story of the sexy woman.
You're pretty much right.
Yeah.
Aw.
So tell me the story of the sexy woman.
Well, I'd like to say, thank you for thinking of me, Lemon.
You're welcome.
Aw,
I frequently do.
thank you. So, the story of the sexy woman. That woman who was Latina or just tanned came into that store through that door. She go around store picking that store things. She need to do that stuff with that other stuff. She go to that checkout and that store man say, "Hello lady, you look good. You can have stuff for free when you suck dick, la la la." So women go behind the counter and suck that duck. And the man go, "Oh yeah, that's good. Ooh, dude, that lady is gonna come. Is close." And
Oh my god!
and the woman be like, "Suck, suck, suck." And the man be like, "I is come now." So the man come on the woman and is like messy and stuff. So the woman who is not Latina but just super tanned is like, yeah, that hot boy. And like sits down on the man dick and go like bounce, bounce and be like, "Oh yeah, you like the busy." And then the man be like, "Yeah, that good busy." And he like come again.
Sure,
and then like
sure.
women who might be actually Latina and not tanned, I don't know, maybe both is like, go dress again and then go take the stuff and leave. That's my story of the sexy woman.
Hey, I'm Wolfen 749.
Yeah?
Okay.
Gets in Dragula and drives away.
Oh!
You mean that fucking Rob Zombie song?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, then leave. Yeah. Take your fucking Rob Zombie and get the fuck out of here.
I'm Mr. Inconspicuous. 5 stars.
Okay.
A+. 4 stars.
What? What?
You heard me.
What? Huh. Before we get to the last thing, I just wanted to tell you, if you're looking to sign up on Luscious.net, by the way, if you want to do any of this, you actually have to register for an account. If you've never tried to register for a crappy website before, you want to go to maildrop.cc. It's a place that does burner email addresses, so highly recommended. Also, Mailinator is another one. Anyway, yeah.
Thanks,
So if you were looking at the blog, if you have an account, if you want to participate on Luscious.net, you got to follow some fucking rules. And if you don't follow the fucking rules, it makes me angry. Because goddamn some of you. No, seriously. This is going to be the second time I've put this up here for the same damn reason. It's a major irritation towards me and the moderators as well. When you don't fucking tag your shit. So unfortunately, once against here is what I would consider an official tag list.
Okay.
Good.
Do you have any, straw man questions for me?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
Why should I properly tag my albums, Lemon?
You should probably do that in a duh voice, shouldn't you?
Why should I probably tag my albums?
Yeah, well, for starters, it shows you actually fucking care about what you're uploading as well as your fellow members. Nothing screams, I'm just uploading because I can, like an album that just has English language, hentai, and manga as their tags. Or, worse, nothing at all. By putting proper tags in your albums, you're not only showing the other members that you know what you're uploading, but it makes your shit easier to find. If everything that had gender bender was tagged, I'd be able to click on the tag alone and find everything with that in it. Unfortunately, I and other people can't do that since other people don't use that tag at all. Not only does it make things easier to find, but lets people know beforehand what the doujin contains. Doujin?
The what?
I'm sure I'll be corrected on Ball Pit 5 times. No one wants to click on an album and see something that they weren't expecting, and then
it's dojin.
Sure, and
A
then
Japanese word for fan-made materials.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say it's French. It's Doujin.
So nobody wants to click on an album and see something they weren't expecting, like a big page of tags. If I possibly forget something, then please, I'm willing to hear any suggestions. I also hope that everyone uses this list to better tag your future uploads. On a further note, admin. I'm not even an admin. I'm just a bitch. If you happen to come across this, we seriously need to revert back to the old ways.
We need to go back to the old ways we used to tag on the website.
Were there trolls to the old ways who added tags that didn't apply to the album? Yeah, but those were always quickly removed. So seriously, admin, please revert back so I don't feel like I need to hound people about their poor tagging. Please? Fucking take this shit serious.
So one of these important tags is aunt.
Is uncle in there as well, or just aunt?
Uncle is in there.
Okay. So, how many relatives? I mean, I'm assuming cousin is in there. Do I have, second cousin once removed?
There.
Yeah, mother is
Grunkle.
there, son is there.
Grunkle?
Fake lolly. I guess that makes sense. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right.
Snowball.
Last piece here. The last piece here is a piece by Dark Hentai 94. And Dark Hentai 94 has a series of desires.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So I'm gonna start this out, and then just me, Boots, AC Air, Jack Chick, Frank West, and then in rotation.
Okay.
Well, so this post is desires. Hello there, everyone. If you have been reading my blogs, you know who I am and what I'm about to do. So no time for pleasantries. Only time to tell you what I want to tell you. Okay. As promised, I'm going to tell you all my sexual desires.
This is important.
Okay.
Please don't.
Okay, where to begin?
No.
Well,
Boy, I love numbered lists.
well, I guess an appropriate place to start is from my least desires up to my greatest desires. Boots, What's desire number 1?
Desire number 1 is to get a blowjob.
Yay! This is the best.
Yay! And no, I don't want a typical blowjob. I want a blowjob to where a girl will let me ram my dick down her throat and will choke on it.
Yay!
I guess you could also call this a deep thorat.
No, it's called sexual assault.
Boo!
Aesir, what's desire number 2?
Oh, shit. Desire number 2. I've always had a foot fetish, even when I was a little kid. I've been increasing interested in foot jobs, and now I want to see what they're like.
Okay. Check, chick.
A lot of people will be weirded out on this one, but we all have our weird desires. Anyway, I've always wanted some random girl who is cute.
Yeah.
That's
Good
weird.
stipulation. That's what you do when you're making a devil's bargain. You gotta make sure to put that fucking shit on paper.
To be one of those stalker kind of girls and stalk me, as in the stalker at Walmart.
Oh, I thought like maybe she was
She
in the
stocks the shelves.
Then one day, just ask me on a date. We are in a bar eating and drinking. Then I go leave to do something. While I'm gone, she puts something in my drink that makes me dizzy, and I'm able to fight off any threat, leaving out the part I may get mugged.
And then
Anyway,
500 words of generic porn text.
Can we just read the one bit that's capitalized?
Actually, wait. No, just back up for a second. So, you've got this like crazy, being sedated rape fantasy thing that happens, and then after a few minutes she stops, right? She stops and she whispers something after a few minutes?
After a few minutes, she stops and whispers, "Now, on to the main course." She rips a little hole in her short shorts, revealing her very wet vajaja.
That's pronounced vajaya.
My apologies. She rips a little hole in her short shorts, revealing her very wet vajaya, and takes my cock. She says, "There's no turning back now." She puts my cock in her and moans loudly. She shivers and looks like a crazy chick, which I love. And screams, "This cock is exactly what I have been searching for a very long time."
This is really key to the eroticism of it, I'm sure.
So that was desire number 3. Frank West, will you read desire number 3, please?
Yes. This is desire number 3.
Hey, it drained all the energy out of him.
I have always loved breasts of all sizes.
Wow.
I've just loved big ones better because I love the feeling of being suffocated when my face is in the cleavage, which has happened many times, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I have always wanted to receive paizuri, or, for those of you uneducated Americans, a tit fuck.
No, it's just a tit fuck. God damn it!
Are you
No, but
actually...
It's not like it's imported from Japan.
Were you talking about cleavage, or were you talking about cleavage? I'm just not sure.
I was talking about
Clavage.
cleavage. I'm sorry. I need to... Clavage.
Look, I lived through the cleavage. Yeah. It was. I also thought it was interesting that like the list is supposed to be like from the least erotic to the most erotic, but then like the first rape fantasy, it's
He just
like
sort of loses
1,000
steam.
paragraphs long. Anyway, desire number 4. I've always wanted to fuck a pale girl. Bikasu.
Yeah.
To me,
Hey,
pale girls are
a
the
pale
ones.
girl named Becca Sue.
Oh yeah! Becca Sue to me. Pale girls are the ones who are beautiful, smiley face. I don't particularly care for girls with tans. Because, that's a weird word, I'm not really into what society proclaims as beautiful.
Oh, you rebel!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fuck you.
I'm a feminist.
Fuck you.
Think about it.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Just don't think about it.
Fuck you.
If you think about it a little harder, I'm not anyway.
Desire number 5. I've always wanted a girl to either tie me to a bed or handcuff to a bed.
Sure.
Yes, I'm a very submissive person.
Well,
Did
I've always wanted to rip a hole in a girl's leggings and fuck her while gripping her fat ass. That's PH fat.
Alright.
Well, I've always wanted to fuck a girl while she's wearing a skirt.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why, but that just looks so damn hot to me.
This is like even... Oh, wow.
Again,
yeah.
these are getting more erotic every
Yes.
time.
I've been recently curious as to what it's like to come down a girl's throat.
For you, for the girl, for the cum. Like, whose path are we following
I
here?
feel like we're in a support group at this point.
As you can all probably guess, I've been very curious to see what it feels like to have a girl fuck you.
What?
No dildo included. So, what exactly am I even talking about then?
He's talking about pegging.
No, he's not. No dildo included.
I guess she has to come with a tool for the job.
He's talking about dick girl.
Oh, he's talking about dick girls! I keep forgetting I'm on a Hentaint forum.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. You're
Or
right.
maybe he's talking about one of those women who pretend to be men but aren't really manly.
No. You shut up. I've got desire number 10. I've always wanted to be teased because to me, what makes sex all the satisfying is when you get teased first instead of jumping in it right off the bat.
We have a word for that in English too. It's called foreplay.
I think you're probably used to being teased.
This is what I call ramping up from throat fucking.
Yes. That's way hotter than throat fucking.
Well, I've always wanted to fuck a super hot cousin of mine and a really good friend of mine who is also a girl.
At the same time?
Yes. That's it. That's all I got. That is the most erotic thing I can think of.
Oh, we get some clarification on the pegging alluded to right there. Frank West, you're a Huntress Lexi.
It seems like you lean towards more submissive tendencies, judging from your desires. Though props to you for admitting you'd let a chick bang you up the ass. Or, I assume it's up the ass.
I may let a chick bang me. Still debating on that.
Yeah.
But to further elucidate, also, I was leaning more to the fact that I want a chick to bang me with her vajaya. So I'm super confused about how...
Oh, lady, put your bayaya in me.
Just mash it in me. I think that's how this
Yeah,
works.
like Dark Hente, maybe just like be like, I'd sure like to fuck, and then maybe later on I'll figure out how to be weird about it.
I think that's a track by Pitbull, right?
What did we learn from any of this, F+?
Nothing, to be honest.
Fuck. Yeah, we learned that hey, people that are into being a member of a community around pornographic material have bullshit opinions.
And bullshit opinions that don't all completely relate to porn. Like, just bullshit opinions in general.
Yeah.
There's a lot of posts here that aren't about porn at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... Like, people are willing to form a community around literally anything on the internet. And if there's not enough content to actually discuss about it all the time, they'll just post random shit.
Well, what I think is really fascinating is that there's so many people who are really excited about having their real name and picture here.
Yeah.
But, like, posting about, like, I'm a virgin and I'm 100 years old and I'm really excited to have sex with a chick, but I don't know how to do that because I'm a gross nerd.
I was a little disappointed that at no point were we looking at a profile and I saw a LinkedIn button.
Oh, man.
Kind of hoping that, you know,
Do they have that functionality?
sort of symmetry would work out. Yeah, I mean, you can't have a thing that won't have a community. It's just not possible. I just clicked a link that says Bestiality, 206 albums, 19,125 members.
And there's people who have their fucking real pictures associated with that. Like, they're just like, you know what I want to do? Make sure that I'm completely unhireable anywhere.
and spend time like cultivating the community.
Yeah.
You know, like you fucking people. Oh my God! It's like you don't even have any respect for Dachshunds having sex with women.
Right, they're invested in this. Like, they're willing to spend time to, like, build a community and make internet friends. Like, there are people talking to each other on
That is the key to a specialized community, is that they come up or co-opt their own jargon. In this case, grabbing all the Japanese terms for common sex acts.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm the kind of person that makes a statement. I don't want to be friends with anybody who doesn't want to fuck Gadget from Rescue Rangers and then has to find people that fit under the category of people that I could be friends with.
I also, I mean, because we've done different kind of porn things, and it's also, I think, kind of interesting that there's such a clear fork in sort of like sexual proclivities from like the people that are like way too into like, you know, like fucking porn forums, and then people that are like way too into anime. Like those kinks absolutely go in two completely different directions.
Yeah.
Both of them are terrible and dehumanizing, but in, you know, different ways. And if you're looking to be dehumanized, I would recommend that you sign up for an account on BallPit. BALP.it. $10 gets you a lifetime subscription. So that's good. I mean, unless you die tomorrow, in which case it's kind of a ripoff, but, you know, probably have other things to think about.
You should probably avoid dying tomorrow if you...
Ooh, yeah, do that. Absolutely. Website is thefpl.us. It's been going as long as the podcast has.
Leave a comment, read a document, push the fucking flatter button, you monster. Contribute. All right, bye-bye. Stay kinky.
Bye.
Stay kinky.
Bye-bye. You got me searching down low. You got me. I know you know. You got me jerking back and forth.
Show some fucking effort for the other person! If your friend is talking about something, didn't fucking change the subject to whatever the fuck you want to say. Can you actually listen? If I say I'm fucking depressed, do not fucking tell me about a fucking Zelda game!
But that's my usual reaction.
Clearly I wanted to talk about something! Fuck Zelda! Fuck you! It's Zelda!
Hey! You can say whatever you want to me, but you do not say such things to Zelda.
Or just do a search for "fuck you" and Zelda on Luscious.net.
DeviantArt, either way.
Uh-oh.